Alright, so here's a demo video about how I'm now opening up a brand new session. I've made some updates to the software. One of the things I've done is I've changed. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Um, Alright, well, anyway, one of the things I intend to do with the software is change the Black Swan event to 27 spins instead of 50, because 50 was an arbitrary figure that was based on a faulty statistical notion. So I'm going to do that. Um, the next time I take the software down. But I did make an update where I have charting now, so we'll be able to see the charts for the PLE. I mean the hit to spin ratio, and that'll show the speed of the number, and we can look at the different numbers and see how they're doing and if they're making a break. I mean, that's what I really want, to be able to do that. And I'll also be demonstrating right here how I open it up. So right now, I have a high. You can see all-time high is 528.34. I'm at 26.27. All right, and so um, I need to take care of that first. So I'll go black. 20. Okay, that's 26, 27. Okay, and as far as this being demo mode or whatever, I totally trust this. This thing has hammered me so many times with everything I've ever tried. It slams me so hard, and you can see in the thread how badly. I've had some serious negative events. In fact, right here, this is one of them. I've been going up and down here trying to get caught up, and I've learned a lot through the process. But anyway, I'm going to make sure that I get my balance up to where it's supposed to be. And then the other thing is that I'm going to open up betting. I'm going to just be betting randomly on I'll just bet on um, Double Street 16 to 21. So I'll be betting here, there. Okay. And I'll just bet we're on it says level 2, but actually there is no level 1 because we never start recovery in level 1. So rather than mess around with it, even though it says level 2, I'm actually on level 1 right now, so keep that in mind. I'm going to set my bet now for, since it's level 1, we're going to bet 2 chips. 2 chips is actually 1 unit. Okay. And just to explain that, make sure it's clear, because that's a really important point about the system. Very, very important, because it affects our results. Because, and again, we're trying to minimize our risk. Okay. All right. And so yeah, the unit size is actually two chips. And then when we're on the sun deck, we're betting a half unit, which is 1 chip. That way our loss is at 1/2. Okay. Right now I'm in recovery, so I'm not following this. Because I'm in recovery, but this amount, this 886, is based on a loss at 2 chips. Okay. And when it says 1 here, that means 2 chips. That's level 1 that I'm on right now. So I'm on level 1 recovery. So so when the progression starts with 1, it means betting 2 chips. And the total cost on that will be 886. But when we're on the sun deck, we're betting a half unit. So 1 means 1 chip on the sun deck. And that way the loss is cut in half. It's only 443. So that's super helpful, because that way when we get a loss, it's really small, which means statistically we're actually going down to level 2, which actual level 2, which is the 4 chips. So in other words, we have a debt that is 1 chip based on a 1 chip loss. We're attacking it with a 4 chip amount. That's a 4-to-1 ratio instead of a 2-to-1. It's double. So we're increasing our statistical chances of winning, doubling it by 100%. That's why it's so important to understand that, and it may not be clear here, but that's a new thing that I mean, I thought of it on my own, and I think it's great. So just thought I would clear that up. So anyway, I'm on level one, so I'm gonna be betting I'm gonna be betting two chips on 16 to 21. The chances of failure here are about 100 to 1 that I'm going to fail on this attempt, this coup attempt. So I'm I'm clear, and then we can just see how the board develops and how I might move around based on, like, I don't want to be on those slow numbers. I don't want to be like I definitely want to get off of those as soon as I possibly can. So we're going to keep an eye on it, and so now we can just start spinning. So it's probably be a long video too, because I'm going to be scrapping back. So let's go ahead and do this. Spin number one. Okay. All right. So we're up to where we're supposed to be. All right. And now oops. Ooh. We need to clear that out of here. Okay. All right. So now where we're supposed to be, we're going to be on bet number two now. So here we go. I'm getting acclimated. Make sure I don't make any mistakes. We're on level one, and that's two chips. Okay. Okay. Wow, already we have a front runner here. Okay, here comes a double. Bam. Alright, so this is nice. This is obviously the front runner. This here, 16 to 21, has done really well among these others. So right now it doesn't really mean anything, but it's not. I don't have to leave here. I'm not going to go chasing on this one, 25 to 30. No way. I'm not chasing these. No. But this is a solid number to be on, as is this one, this one, this one, this one, or yeah, this one and this one. These are all solid. Obviously, 31 to 36 is looking really good. I'd love to switch to it, but I'm just going to let things ride for a little while here and just see. Our hit came in great, faster than expectations, so I'm happy about that. So here we go, 16 and 21. Going back. Oh, I need to put in. I'm still getting acclimated here, but I need to put in. Let me see, 0. All right, need to delete this entry and put in a new one. So that's 526.37 for the win. Okay, target is the all-time high, 528. So that's where we're going. And now we continue. We're going to continue. The odds here are about like 1 in 99, more than 1 in 99 to fail right here. So I'm happy. And let's see here. 13, 4, and we'll see how we do with expectation. We got another one. This is a fast number. All right, so we delete this entry, put it in the all-time high, 2641. Okay, and now we're looking super good. Now, obviously, this is still a front runner. So let's continue on here. The odds still incredible. Let me see if I can pull that up. Show you guys that chart that I use. I'm glad I printed it out. I needed it because I need it. I was under a faulty statistical notion about how PLEs, progression loss events, PLEs work, and here, wait, not yet. That was stupid. I had it. I don't know. Alrighty, we're getting here. My goodness. Okay. Alrighty, so, okay. Yeah, we would actually have to open up the text, but, I mean, you can go 13 coups and it's still 90%. So if we open up the text, it's this one. It's, trying to figure out which one it is. Yeah, it's the second one. It's this one. Okay, so let's just open it. Okay, here we go. All right, and this is open now, so I have it. We're on, just to show you, we have two coups completed. Okay, and so therefore, um, what are the chances of failing on this next coup? It's 2.3%. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. So 97.56% chance, or 66% chance of success here. So I'm quite happy with that. And so I'm not real concerned about switching numbers and things like that yet. Um, so let's get back over to where we were. Um, okay, so I'm going slow right now, but we're just going to pick up here as we get going. But right now it's a lot of analysis and whatnot. So we're looking very strong. We're on a strong number. Let's see how it continues. Let's see how it goes. Okay, 2641. That's right. Here we go. Level 1, we're betting 2 chips. See if I can get into a groove here. Okay. 8. Alright, doubling. 14. Okay, here comes expectation right here. And we didn't get it. So our number is slowing down now. Okay. And now we're going to be betting 3 units. 10. Another bet at 3 units. 13. Now we're really going slow. Now we're going to start marching. So here we go. Okay. I might want to get off this number really fast here. Let's see. Keep going here. Yep. Yeah. Oh boy, 10. My goodness. 14. Okay. I like my odds here, so I'm not. I like my odds. 32. Okay. Now we're going to bet 20. Okay. And 24. Okay. And 28. Okay. And now 34. Okay, 7, that's right. Okay. Now 42. Here we go. Wow. I just don't believe I'm on one of the lowest, slowest numbers in the board right here. I want off of here, but I need to get a hit. So here we go. We're going to be betting 50 now. So here we go. Finally. Okay. The odds were wildly in our favor, so not too worried, but I never like it when it goes deep in the progression. So let's delete this entry and put in 526.49. All right, now let's take a look at this board because I don't want on this number no more. Okay, it's one of the lowest numbers on the board. Obviously, these two are the worst. Okay, this is a bad section. Look at this. This whole section here is all messed up. What's going to happen? There's going to be some serious problems leaching through here. I mean, it could turn around, okay, but okay, and as we see, this double street messed up. All right, so now this looks like a very positive section on the board, okay, and it looks to be that 10 to 15 is doing extremely well, okay, and so let's take a look at that and see what it looks like. Okay, and this is the hit to spin ratio for this number, and we can see that it's been positive all along its history, and it just keeps getting more and more positive. Every one of these cyan, like bluish green line, or bluish line, represents a coup. So this is one coup, two coups, three coups, four coups, five coups, and then look at it. It gets even more rapid, and as it goes up, and the incline's going up now, and okay, and so now it's even more okay, and so this is like a really good number that's showing a good history. So if we look at some of the other numbers, like the one to the left of it, I think is doing really well. Yep, pretty much similar. It's being carried by 10 to 15. Okay, and the one to the right of it, okay, is Steady Freddy. Okay, so never negative, positive, but just like, oh man. And so, all right, so this is going to be the weakness on this number, and we need to watch this 13 to 18 because that's going to be the weakness. Okay, that's what's going to bring this one down. All right, whereas this one is they're both doing really good. Okay, so um, that's what we're looking at. And I'm definitely going to switch right now to 1015. Now, is this going to be our King of the Hill? I don't know. I have no idea. It looks like it might be, but this is like only 31 spins. I mean, we're going to need some more spins before we can really settle in. So, anyway, we're on 10 to 15. I'm going to go with one unit, and now this is bizarre. Okay. All right. That was. Oh, I hit the wrong key on it. All right, but anyway, so now let's check it out. This is definitely King of the Hill right now, but it's very early. So this is how I'm doing the opening the session. So let's see what happens here. We should be getting I expect rapid hits. Okay, and let me see if there's a Queen of the Hill developing. Well, I mean, basically, if there is, it's going to be these numbers or this number. This number is only connected to here, okay, and that's not doing bad. It's average, so um, perfectly average. This number is slightly above. These numbers are slightly above. So we'll see. But right now we're dominating at 10 to 15. I expect it to continue in having rapid hits. So let's see if it does. Okay. 19. Dang it. What's the. I'm having lag, really bad lag. It must be this video. Okay. 11. There it is. There we go. Now this is going to be 526.53. Okay. So taking off here. We're really taking off. What is it that's causing this? It's not letting me know. But anyway, there's a lot of system. Might be probably a lot of sync issues going on right now because there's my CPUs are off the wall, off the charts. So anyway, we're going to continue onward now. Okay, there's our level 1 recovery, and I expect it to continue. So 32, 24. And if we had a Queen of the Hill, we'd want to be monitoring it. Like 31 to 36 looks to be it. So we see it just came in twice versus none on 10 to 15. So this is definitely Queen of the Hill at this point. And you notice how it's interfering. It's soaking up hits. It's taking away the hits. So let's keep going and see if we can get expectation out of this at least. Okay, nope. We've got a challenger. This is up and coming. Okay. And it's interfering. So doubling. 33. Oh man, it hit again. Okay, now it's already caught up. See, now this is what causes progression failures. But we've got it. We're going to be Queen of the Hill right here. All right, and he's got a nice neighbor. It's not bad. He's got a good neighbor. So I think I'll be switching shortly. 32. Yeah. Dang, it's taken off. Anyway, 2. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah. I'm sorry, it should be 6. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. 34. Oh man, see, we've got to switch. We absolutely have to switch. Um, and I expect a hit. I mean, I'm not expecting a failure here. And it's 12. Okay, there we go. It was outside expectation because of the progression. But anyway, number 14. All right, so now we delete, put in the new entry. So we have 526.61. So we're on a good selection. We're in a good area of the board. This is Queen of the Hill. Okay, now obviously our neighbor has shown up, the weak neighbor. This is what's holding this number back, is this number 13 to 18. It's holding it back. This 1 to 6 is also being held back. 7 to 12 is being held back. Okay, this is not the best area. Okay, at this point. I mean, obviously it's very early, but clearly the best area is 31 to 36. Okay, coincidentally, it happens to be the same area from the last game, the last session. Well, that can happen. There's only 11 double streets, so let's take a look. Oops, what did I do? Ooh, I freaking deleted it. All right, so I hit the wrong button. 526.61. A minute. Entry 526.61. All right. So let's get over there first of all. Okay. So here we are. We're gonna do our progression manually, and we're gonna gain 2 spins on the progression, which was really nice. We get to start fresh. And let's just take a look at the history. Interesting. You see how it jagged downward? Okay, up, and down, and then down again. And then, like, oh my gosh, all these coups. Okay, so that's what we want to see. We want to see a hot number that's moving. And the numbers that we're looking for, the phenomenon that we're looking for, is numbers that rarely hit outside of expectation. If it hits outside of expectation, it'll be very close to expectation. And then it'll be more within expectation than outside, and it'll always be close to expectation when it hits. It doesn't go deep. They don't go deep in the progression. And if they do, it's a good warning sign to look around and figure out what's happening, because there may be a change of the guard or something. And this is the sort of number that that would be like. So let's get back over and take a look. Let me see what the neighbor looks like. Okay, yeah, another sort of steady Freddy sort of number. So, but this is looking real hot, so let's take advantage of this. Get back over here. I can hit. Okay, and all right. So now we're over here, 31 to 36, and once again it's canceling out. It's the screen mode. It's a brand new screen. That's why every time I go to the charting, it makes a new screen instance, and it erases the it erases the status of the window as being pinned on top. That's amazing. So I have to redo it every time, but that's not a big deal. So here we go. I expect some good hot results here, and let's keep scrapping. Number 5. Okay, 22. Oops, progression failure. And where was it? Yep, look at the slow number. It was slow first, and then it had a progression failure. It only got 1 coup the whole time, and then it failed. See what I'm saying? And I used to play these numbers. I used to oh yeah, this is great. I can't wait to play this number. They fail. They have large gaps. They're more likely to have a large gap because they're going slow. I mean, don't ask me, but that's what happens. And okay, now the bad thing is it's a neighbor to a neighbor.
but generally neighbors to neighbors aren't a problem. So far, I haven't noticed that problem. It just means that this section of the board right here is sucking really bad, like we had said from the beginning. Now it's this whole section, dozen two, and the first part of dozen three. It's just terrible, absolutely terrible. Now this is our queen. This is be this area here. This first dozen is our queen of the hill area. Okay, it's the one that's going to be giving us competition. Like 10 to 15 right now is heating up. Okay, and so that's what we kind of have to watch. 10 to 15. Okay, so all right. Anyway, that was a progression failure. So we continue on with our betting. So here we go. Okay, we're doubling chips now. Bingo. Inside expectation. This is a good sign. Okay, so 526.75. All right. Um, let's see if we can get another hit inside expectation here. Ooh, 28.33 is declining. Ay, it's the disease. See? Ay, man. Here we go. I guess you know what, this may end up being Queen of the Hill here soon. I don't know. This is a battle. This is really a battle royale at this point. Um, we have to just wait for things to establish themselves. But for right now, we're doing real good where we're at. So 0. Okay, 23. Okay, doubling. 16. Expectation, that was it. Okay, so we're outside expectation now. Up, but look, close to expectation. This number is hitting well. This is at least the Queen of the Hill, but at this point, it's the King of the Hill. 10 to 15 is going downward. Our problem, however, is 28 to 33, and it's plagued. It's right next to something that's probably about to go into a Black Swan event, and that's gonna spell doom for us. Doom. You know what? This section of the board may be where we end up, and we're looking for the long-term hitter, the ones that are the section of the board is going to keep hitting over and over and over again. Okay, but and we're taking our best shot at it. It's only 61 spins in, so let's see what happens. Hopefully this turns around. Number 20. Number 6. Another progression failure. Okay. Now, this wasn't too slow. This wasn't slow, but it failed after 9 coups. And the chances of that are 92 point basically 92.7% chance of that PLE happening. So that was pretty weird. And that's a rare event. So in other words, I don't think this is going to be representative of this section of the board long term. That was a pretty rare event, but we'll see. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm trying to tell the future. Okay, so here we go. Keep going. I'd like to see inside expectation right now for this number. Okay. 23. And here's doubling. Okay, yep, there it is, 1 to 6. We have got competition officially, and it's actually a better number. So it looks like we'll be switching here pretty soon. But let's continue to bet. Yeah, it's slowing down. Number 28 just hit. That's our neighbor. So let's keep going. Number 12. Okay. 3. 18. Okay. And another bet at 3. 2. Yep. We're getting surpassed. We have a new king. And I'm now officially the queen of the board here. So let's keep going. 8. I expect to hit any moment. it's just like lost gas here. 25. We're marching. 29. 14 here. Okay, 10. Yep. Yep. And 16. Oh my. Yep. This is Queen of the Hill over here. Alright, so now we're going to bet 20. And it is taking up the space. This was making this one miss, is these hits over here, all these abundance of hits. Yep, and this is going to rectify. Here we go. Number 12. Wow, I can't even believe how fast 7 to 12 recovered on this. That's amazing. Yep, and there it is. It just hit again. Oh my gosh. All right, 24. We're obviously in the wrong spot. Okay. And we need to delete and get the heck out of here. So we have 526.83. Okay, the section of the board we want to start looking at is 10 to 15 and to the left. So let's take a look at this chart. And yeah, this guy's been smoking too many cigarettes. That was a bummer. We were doing so well. And we're now out of here. This is a reversal in a trend. So let's get over and check out the number one on the board, I believe. 1 to 6. Now, here's our history, checkered past. Yeah. And now that's what it's looking like. The one next to it, let's see. Here's 4 to 9. Yeah, this has been struggling, and then bang, it's been picking up. Okay, and the one next to it will have a full progression loss on it. 7 to 12. That right there is a progression loss. Right there. That's what it looks like. A whoomp. And definitely a checkered pass, but look what it did. I mean, bang! It already got, it already caught up statistically. Amazing. It's up higher now. That was a very quick recovery. And then generally it's seen after progression losses. You generally see these big recoveries. So let's get back to the board and think what we are going to do here. Wow. You know, statistically, this is going to be the best number. Historically, I like this number better, but I like this number better statistically. It has a strong neighbor. No matter what we choose, it's going to have this weak neighbor. It's 4 to 9. Let me look at that one again. Why is it showing positive here? Ooh, there's some sort of bug going on here. It's supposed to be negative. Unless it's a coup behind. Is that what we're looking at? A coup behind? If we've come before the processing of the coup, which, no, when we store numbers, we run the stats. And we don't, it's after all the processing. So I don't understand why this is showing positive. There's something in the calculations that's incorrect. This is supposed to be a negative 10 and it's displaying, I think, as a regular 10. It doesn't seem to have a problem with negatives. I'm not sure what the situation is. I just made this system. So far it looked like it was working perfect. So I don't know what the situation is, but there's something messed up about it that I've got to fix. So it's good that it was on the video. And anyway, which number are we choosing? Okay, and I'm gonna go 7 to 12 because of this progression loss. That's what I'm doing. So 7 to 12. Forgot to reset the thing. All right, and there we go. Here we go. Okay, we're actually gonna gain a spin on it. So I would normally be doing this manually. So there's 1 spin, 2 spins, 3 spins, 4 spins. We're ignoring the beep, and 5 spins. Okay, so now we're going to double for 3 spins. 1, 2, and 3. Ignoring the beep. Okay. And now we're going to go to 3 units. We're outside expectation now. Okay, and here's the first spin at 3, and we're going to ignore the beep. Okay, 29. And here's the second one at 3. 0. Okay. And now we're going to start marching. Here's the first march at 4. Okay, it's 30. And now here's second march at 5. Okay, 14. And okay, there's 6. And there we go. Definitely outside of expectation. Delete, enter. 526.91. Okay. Look at that strong neighbor right there. 10 to 15. It's back. It was really bad. It started off really bad, and it's back. Dang, it's kicking ass. Excuse me. Shoot. I don't like it. I mean, it has that bad neighbor there, 13 to 18. And it's connected to that whole negative section right there. I mean, it's right next to it. It's sharing some of the numbers. It goes over 12, right? So it's sharing 13, 14, and 15. Right here is like a messed up part of the board. So, well, apparently not. These numbers right now are hitting. So I mean, that's probably why it's taken off. It's positive. So I'm going to wait this out. I think I'm going to get hits within expectation right away. And that'll be the sign. If I don't, then I'm off this number. But I believe I'm going to. So let's continue. Because I don't like that neighbor. I mean, that's what's holding me back right now. So let's keep on. I think we're going to get a quick hit. That's what I think. Assuming that the number really is fast. 0, 15. Wow. All right. Dang. 28. Wow. 28 to 33. Double. Number 6. 14. Dang. All right. And one more. 6. Okay. CPUs have gotten better. Thank goodness. Okay. Here we go. 36. Number's definitely slow, so I'm gonna be switching out. All right. So, it's early. Things have not solidified, and that's what happens. Clearly, our king of the hill here is 10 to 15. I don't like it. I mean, it's 13. Let's just see how 13 to 18, if it's accurate, but let's see if it's displaying accurately. Okay, it appears to be showing negative. Okay. Yeah, this is our neighbor. Okay, so I like this. This is some positive change here of late. So yeah, there's some hope it's going to continue. So all right. So let's go ahead and switch over to 13 to 18. So all right, and we're we're actually going to gain 3 spins. I'm going to do the spins manually. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And see 526.97. Okay. Whoa. Was I on the wrong number? I was on the bad neighbor. Okay, but 17. Oh, bizarre. Did 10 to 15 actually hit twice? Yeah, look at it. It hit twice, and I wasn't even on it. That's just bizarre that I did that. But that's. I hope you guys saw what I just did, that how I messed that up. But anyway, let's continue on. I missed out on 2 quick hits. See, our number hit twice. It thing is really taking off. So let's that was bizarre. Let's go ahead and gain 2 spins. We're going to do manually. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we just had a progression loss. We just completed our 3rd spin. The progression loss is here. This whole ugly section of the board. Yep. I'm expecting black swan events. Ugly things are going to happen. Okay, so we just did 3. Here's 4. All right, bingo. And I think we may have found it. So 527.01. All right, we're at negative 10. A slight downward dip. Okay, we're clearly head and shoulders above everybody else. 31 to 36 is not quitting. This is probably Queen of the Hill, or it may end up being King of the Hill. We'll see. It's a combat. It's got a ways to go to catch up. So let's keep going here. Okay, 22. 35. It hit. So now it's starting to leach. Yep. It's leaching. 23. 17. Alright, doubling. Okay, bang. Well, it wasn't that bad of a leech, so far so good. We're still king. 527.11. That was within expectation. Okay, so clearly we're showing our dominance. 13 to 18 is looking good. Okay. This is nice recovery here. It started here, and it's continuing. It's now higher. And so this is exactly the kind of thing we want. So it looks like we got King of the Hill here. That's what it looks like. So let's see what happens. Let me switch over before I forget. And 10 to 15. So, all right, this is looking hot. I think this is it right here. Oh yeah, we're in for a ride now. Okay, so I mean I'm assuming 527.21. I think this is the winner right here. And once again 10 to 15. So we just repeat that. 18. 31. Okay, it's fighting the Queen of the Hill. 0. Okay, let's see if it leaches. 28. Okay, we're doubling now. Still within expectation. Okay, and now here comes expectation right now. Alright, we didn't get it. Alright. 22. Okay. 3 units. 34. Oh no, it's leaching. It is leaching. One more spin at 3 units. Oh my gosh, it's fighting. It's a battle. It is leaching off my hits right now. And it's very important to be aware of. So let's just see if it relents and lets me through. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It fights. Oh my gosh. I'm being leached upon. This is crazy. Oh my. Oh my goodness. 32. Oh gosh, I can't believe it's already caught up. I think I forgot to raise on one of those. But anyway, keep going. I just got save some money. Okay, and 16. Here we go. All right, finally. Man, that was scary. I mean, not scary, but I mean, that was quite the battle royale right there. Um, so this is the This is it. This is the dynamic that you want to be focusing on: is your king of the hill and your queen of the hill, and how they battle. All right. I took a hit outside of expectation. Okay, and that is a warning signal to me that there could be a changing of the guard coming. Okay, and our 13 to 18 is languishing. It's holding us down, and we have a strong up and comer here. So let's take a look at that. See how it's been doing. Yeah, it stalled pretty bad, and then it. I mean, this is when it's just started fighting, and you can see it's been one, two, three, four coups in rapid succession, and before that, it was really going another 4 or 5 coups in rapid succession. So yeah, it's starting to fight back. So, and let's see how we're looking. Here, that's us. So you can see the downward move. That looks almost like a progression loss, but the thing is, the difference is that each one of these is a coup, so that's not a progression loss. It's just a bunch of downward motion, coups that were taken successively lower than expectation in a row. And then they started going up and up and up and leveled out and then up. So, yeah, looks like it's stalling, so let's see what happens. It's still a battle. Okay, I'm not giving it up. I mean, we're getting totally leached on. I mean, it's stealing our hits. And I'm going to watch because our hit came outside of expectation, right? So I'm watching it carefully, okay, to see what we're looking at here. I'm not off the number yet. I expect to show that it's king of the hill, it's going to get a quick hit. That's what I'm expecting. So, all right. That's the neighbor to the queen of the hill. Okay, 24. 1. Okay. 13. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's our king of the hill right there. And so we got 527.29. And I'm not making this stuff up. You're looking at the numbers, right? I mean, this is statistical hit to spin ratio. This is the expectation ratio of hits to spins. It's not something I'm making up. It's a real, actual statistical battle that's taking place. Okay, and to continue to be king of the hill, we need to continue to see numbers. Hits within expectation. So let's see how it does. Number 7. See if we get leached on again. Number 4. 19. All right, there we are. See, that's right. I think we've arrived. So 527.33. All right, and nothing. It's stalling again. It's that pattern. It's repeating its pattern of go stall, go stall. And so let's continue on and see how we do here. 21. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah yes. Ah yes. 527.41. Okay, we're probably close to an all-time high right there. Yep. We're tied, I think. I think that's tie right there. So, had a bit of a downward move. Otherwise, wildly positive, pretty much. I mean, I did not a good start, but after that, it just took off. So, let's see how our neighbor's doing. Improving, kind of. I want that to get totally rectified, but anyway, we'll see. And control space. There we go. And we're going to repeat bet. See how we do here. 25. 27. Notice the neighbor is declining. They're all declining. The whole thing, the whole Queen of the Hill is declining. Um, I'm on the wrong number. There we go. Um, 30, 10 to 15. Okay, good. 26. Okay, the neighbor just took a hit on 30. Okay, so now we double. Still within expectation. Here comes expectation right here. Okay, so far we're not leached upon. So I'm confident there's some reasons why this is happening. Um, I don't really see anything consistently that's causing it. So this is just statistical variance, statistical flow. So we need to double and see where we land. Okay. Oh shoot! I misbet. I was on 8. Um, all right, so that means I'm betting this as if it's level 3, level level 2. Sorry. So we need to go to 12. Okay, this is I'm now betting 4 chips. Okay, accidentally overbet. So I gotta stick with it. So here we go. I mean, we're definitely expecting a hit here. Nothing seems to be standing in the way. So, uh oh, now we're leeching. Let's see if we can catch it up though. Okay, that's the neighbor. We're marching. Number 4. 24. 24. Okay. 28. This wouldn't be the time to have a progression loss when I made a betting error. It's not the time to do it. 32. And then we stop marching. We do mountain climbing. Okay. Well, not sure what's causing the problem. The 36 and its neighbor have definitely exceeded the speed of this number. So yeah, that's definitely going on. Now we're going to be betting 40. Here we go. Number 1. Okay. 1 to 6 is heating up. That's interesting. 28. That's the neighbor. Okay. 56. Here we go. Number 1. Okay, yeah, we've getting some interference here. Yeah, this is bizarre. This is declining. This is actually raising up. Okay, this is unique. It's the same section of the board that's generally positive. Okay, this is well, and it's taking it down. So and it's not connected. That's what I'm not accustomed to that. So let's see if it sticks. If it lets us loose. I mean, we're going to be going to. Do we input the number? Yes. Okay, so then 17 times 4 is 68. Okay. Okay. Because 40 plus 28 is 68. Okay, so here we go. 23. Now we're going to go 84. Because 4 times 20 is 80 and plus 4 is 84. Okay, 18. Alright. And now we're going to go to 100. So... Okay, here we go. Number 2. Yep. Okay, so this is officially caught up. These are out of the picture now. 4 to 9 is on the rise. Interesting, very interesting. First time I've seen something like this actually on the same side of the board. Actually, it's almost like being stabbed in the back. All right, so we got 30, and that's going to be 120. So here we go. 32 now. Oh my gosh. All right, so now we want 120 plus 24 is 144. So here we go. All right. Now it's time to take stock here. We might want to go into the shelter. I mean, I don't know what to do. But let's enter our thing here. 527.75. Things have really, really slowed down. And the reason that we know is because of 1 to 6, which has now become the queen of the board. Okay, so first of all, I basically am expecting that this 4 to 9 is going to hold this back, and it's not going to overtake us here at 10 to 15. And I expect 10 to 15 come back like a roaring lion is what I expect. Here is the neighbor. Wow, taking off. Yeah. I don't know. The center of gravity on this thing is negative. I don't think it's going to keep going, to be honest. I think it's going to continue dragging things down. And by the way, here we have another issue where we're showing positive when it's actually negative. Here's 1 to 6. All of a sudden, it just decided to get hot. This happened recently. It's a flash in the pan situation that just overtaking the situation. So, I don't know. Okay. I think I'm not off this number yet. No way. That was one negative swing, and it looks like that. That's one coup. You see, one coup. It's like wham. So it's the worst event in its history. Don't like it. It's a double top. Don't like double tops. The problem is the interference came from these numbers here. Okay, and that's what was causing the problem. And it's a new queen of the hill. We have a new queen of the hill. Okay, and now we seriously need to monitor this. I need to see this number perform, and I expect that it will right here. So I'm expecting it. I could drop down to the sun deck. That's that's an interesting thought. Drop down to the sun deck in case we get a failure. I don't think we're gonna get a failure. I mean, this is king of the hill right here. I think we're gonna do. I think it's gonna recover and fast. So here we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's what I was expecting. And we have 527.83. Now, if this is truly king of the hill, this number is going to hit again within or close to expectation. Okay. And that's what I'm expecting. So here we go. Ooh boy. Yep, okay. Now we got a real battle. Okay, this is going to make it, this is what's making it tough now. 34, oh my gosh. We're being leached on. And this is crazy. Yeah, we don't want this. We don't want 3 factions like this. That's, this is bad for business. Yep. Dang. This is dangerous times right here. This is the time to hit the shelter. Or go down to the sun deck at least. But this is crazy right here. We're still in expectation, so let's see what happens. 27. Oh my gosh, the neighbor, right? Oh, it's not the neighbor. Okay, but anyway, let's keep going. Expectation failed. All right, this is bad. This is a try. You got a three-way going here. It's am I on four again? Okay, good. I'm where I'm supposed to be. All right. Well, good. This is at least 1 to 6 is decline. Now we have a new one. So yeah, this is okay. And look at 4 to 9. Okay, see, this is just basically declining. It's just going to kill each other. These are extremely aggressive, and the Queen of the Hill is back. This was a flash in the pan. This was like a statistical anomaly. This is the real deal. So, yeah. Oh, and look. Oh my. Yeah. See, we've got a bad neighbor. You know what? It's time to get off this number. I want to get out of here actually. So let's. I just need to get a hit so I can get out of here. Okay, we're at 6. We recorded 33, so here we go. All right, 13. Slightly outside of expectation, which is good. That's normally what you'd expect. If it's going to have a downswing, it's going to be very close to expectation, and that's normal for King of the Hill. Um, so we have 527.91. All right. Now the question is, what do we do? Well, I'm getting the heck out of here. This is a warning sign, like a big, big get the heck out of here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm going back to 31 to 36. It's much better, much, much better. And yep, we're gonna watch this one tank, fail something, or just basically be Queen of the Hill, out dominated. We're just gonna be dominated. This ends up being King of the Hill. This is Queen of the Hill. This I'm assuming is just gonna destroy itself. It's gonna eat itself. This is gonna eat itself, and this is just gonna dominate. So that's what it looks like. All right, so now we're at 31 to 36, and let's spin through. Boom! See, it pays to pay attention. And we got 528.01. All right, we're close to the all-time high here. I think you get the idea. And let's keep going. Number 24. Okay. Okay. Oh no, it's back. So we're being leached on, maybe. Number 20. 27. Okay. Number 11. Okay. And we're doubling. 28. That is the neighbor, so that's okay. And here's expectation. And it hits. Yepers. And we just had that was a progression failure. So let's find out where that was. So it's 528.07. Okay, we're closing in. Yep, we're almost done here. Now let's see. Where was that? Okay. Oh, see? See? Look at this. Yep, and that's holding this back. Now this is not being, well, yeah, it is. This right here is dangerous. These numbers, these three numbers right here, they're looking in bad shape. Okay, so they're both being held down. I expect more negative things to come from this section of the board now. Dozen one is now losing the battle. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's all over here. It's basically this section of the board, 28, 31, 34. These three streets, this section of 9 is basically dominating right here. And these 9 numbers are just going to keep cycling through and hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. And we're just going to keep going. And that's what I mean, it's early. It's only 183 spins, but this is pretty much showing what's going on right here. This is not a good sign. This 13 to 18, this is bad news. Yeah, it's definitely bad news here. Yep. Yep. No. It fixed. See, it fixed. It's no longer going over the thing like it was. So this is a weird situation where it shows it for a brief time. Like there's some sort of error where it goes over 1 for some reason. It's not doing the formula correct on that one little area, and then otherwise it does it fine. Because look, it corrected. We don't see it. See, all right, it was right here. I mean, I guess, but so all right. Can't I guess we're not 100% precision on that. I'll have to figure out what that is. I guess, but this it is functioning. I mean, it does work. It's just that one little glitch that I'm not sure what it is. It's in the conversion of a negative number that I have to look into. Because I have to actually convert those to positive numbers and then work with them. But anyway, 52807. Okay, so anyway, we got to get back to where we belong here. Okay, kicking butt over here, and here we go. Three. Oh my! Looks like who knows? Is this another triad again? And this is coming back. I can't even believe it. It's like I can't even believe that. It's a hot street. It's one street that's doing it. I'm thinking. I mean, because it's dead weight on to the right right of it. It's totally dead weight. All right, there we go. Bingo, King of the Hill, and we got 528.11. Okay. Okay. That was within expectation, so let's keep going. Number 13. Oh yeah, that's Queen of the Hill. So we're being leeched on. Let's see if it continues. Bingo! This is what we're talking about here. The Love Boat. So we have 528.17. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't like when we have three separate factions. Like, what the heck is this? King and the Queen, and who's this? Some rival prince or something? I mean, gosh golly. Let's wait for this to resolve itself here. And we know what's going to happen. This ain't going to last. Neither is this. This is no threat. Neither one of these are going to be any threat to this. We're absolutely kicking butt over here. And there's nothing else on this board. We're going to dominate. This whole board this is going to just go down. This is going to go down. This whole board is going to be run by this 9 numbers right here. So that's what we're looking at. So let's keep going here. 14. Ugh, I can't believe this. He's coming back in the face of adversity, and we're being leeched on again. I can't believe this. Number 13. Oh my gosh, we're being surpassed. Oh my gosh, it's not going to last. I don't care. It's not going to last. This is short-lived. I'm not I don't believe it's a real threat. Number 7. Okay. And that was expectation, and we missed. So let's see how close to expectation we get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man. Alright, well, that was close. And we got 528.19. So I don't think we got leeched on that bad. I don't believe this threat over here. I don't believe in it. This is just... No. I don't believe in it. Well... Anyway, I have no reason for alarm at this point. So here we go. 14. Oh my gosh. I may want to go into the shelter, I think. See what happens if this goes long. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this is ugly. I can't even believe this. If this is King of the Hill, if this is gonna be the King of the Hill, it's gonna come back. And 28. And here's expectation. 15. 13. Oh my gosh, we're getting hammered. Oh man. 2. Oh man, the triumvirate. It's just, well, it's not really. That's not hammering us. 21. Okay, we start the march. 6. Oh man. 10. So things have not yet solidified. We're still in formation, gestation. So, but one thing you can see clearly, 13 to 18 is not coming back. So this is short-lived. So here we go. 6. Yep. 13. Oh my gosh. I am being leached to death. This is killing me, man. Oh no. 13 to 18 is coming back. No. I can't believe this. Oh man, we're getting hammered. Alright. Alright, let's get a hit here and then maybe I'll switch. Number 27. Okay, now we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I mean, this is definitely cause for concern, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24. 20. Okay. 28. 21. Okay. 34. Because it's 2. Yeah. There we go. Alright. 528.23. Now, shucks. Yep, this is changing of the guard again. This is going to stop. I mean, one of these two factions is going to win, okay? This is like Battle of the Roses. And one of these two factions is going to win. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be this one. Unless 13 to 18 really comes up strong, and I'm really doubting it's going to. It's next to this ugliness right here. I just don't think it's going to happen. Okay, and this is looking terrible. I just don't think it's going to happen. But I'm not going to sit here and get hammered like this. Either I switch, or I go into the shelter, or I go to the sun deck. But I'm not. I'm not betting this full on. I'm not doing it. This is not the time to be betting right now. Either I switch, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna switch. I mean, that's just I know about the fluctuation in roulette. Roulette continuously fluctuates, but with the king of the hill phenomenon and the queen of the hill, after you get enough spins, it stops. It's like the rolls are established, and it goes on cruise control, man. It's like awesome. You've kind of seen a little bit, but it gets so much better after you get more spins too. Anyway, let's take a look, see how fantastic this looks. Yeah, yeah. Bam. Let's look at the neighbor. That's what the neighbor looks like. It's almost like a mirror. Oh well. Anyway, and let's get back over to where we belong here. All right, 10 to 15. We're gonna benefit from 6 spins on the progression, so this is cool. I'm gonna do it manually. So here's the first spin, 1, and we hit it. Awesome. And we got 528.33. Okay. So last coup is right here, coming up. See what happens. Oh my, don't tell me the triumvirate, please. Oh no. It's not gonna last, there's no way. Alright, there you go. That's how a king of the hill acts right there. So let's see here, 528.37, that's an all-time high. That's about as all for this video. It was a ton of fun. I bet you enjoyed yourself. Yeah, clearly now king of the hill, and looks like we're catching up, and we're declining over here and over here. So we'll see which one of these factions ends up winning. It now is very close to possibly being this one now, because it's the 13-18 is coming back. I wasn't expecting it to, and I really don't. This neighbor is really pulling it down. This is having to do it basically on one street right here. Um, you know, because the other street's dying. So, but I scrap back all my debt. So what we do is we go ahead and kill that line, and we put in the new all-time high. That's going to be 528.37, and there we are.